Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Preka TV and I am Precious Emmanuel. So today, we're going to be having fun today. Yes. So, okay, do you remember when you were small and you used to be like, being small is work, it's headache. You have a lot of this restriction on your food, on the money you have, on the time you spend outside, you spend with friends, on you need to go to school, have your assignments done, come back on time, sleep. And like it's like your life is regulated. It's like you don't have fun. It's like I want to grow up. When I'm big, I'll do this. When I'm big, I'll do that. When I'm big, I don't have to tolerate people. I don't have to be answerable to my parents. I'll have my own house. I'll have my own money. I'll eat whatever I want. I'll do this. I'll do that. Okay, how far now? How are you enjoying your adulthood? Yeah? Are you doing everything you said you were going to do? Are you enjoying it right now? Because sometimes I feel I want to go back to when I was a little girl. All right, so today we're going to be talking about things I wish I knew about being an adult. Being an adult is huge. It's big work. All right, so when I was smaller, say primary, secondary school, I used to say, when I become big, when I have my own car, I'm going to have sugar. Because I used to like taking sugary things. Sugar, like literal sugar, cube. I'll be licking sugar. It's so like heaven when I was little. So I be like, when I grow up, I'll have sugar in my car. So when I'm driving, I'll take one cube, I'll put it in my mouth, and I'll keep driving. But I grew up and I understood what was called diabetes mellitus. And I discovered that it's a very deadly disease that nobody wants to go through. So I had to drop that idea of eating sugar. I had to be responsible for my health. Now, when we were little, we had a lot of misconceptions about adulthood. We felt when you are an adult, you don't have restrictions. When you're an adult, you get to do whatever you want. You get to go wherever you want to go to, do whatever you want. But when we grew up, we knew that with adulthood comes responsibility and maturity. And most of the time, you are responsible for yourself. And whatever decision you make is what you live with. Now, let me talk about some things that we used to think of when we were little, which are not obtainable now. When we were small, we used to feel like our first salary is going to make us billionaires. As in, when I start working, when I grow up, after school, I start working, I will have all the money I want in this world and everything. But when we grew up, we got to understand that when you grow up, you leave your father's house, you rent a place. When you rent a place, you have to stock, you have to furnish your apartment. You have to buy your furnitures, your TV, your home theater, you have to furnish your kitchen, you have to buy foodstuffs, you have to do a lot of things to make your life livable. And then you see that even your first salary can't even achieve that. So your idea of being a billionaire or a millionaire with your first salary is cancelled. Welcome to adulthood. When we're smaller, again, we used to feel that when we grow up, we can get to stay out late whatever time we want. Because when we're smaller, you had curfew. Maybe as a lady or as a guy, they tell you have to be back by 4 or 5 or latest 6 o'clock. You shouldn't be seen outside by 6, and you feel I'm being restricted. It's like I'm in prison. Why can't I be let? Why can't I be let out? Why can I do things I want to do? And you be like, when I grow up, I'll be out late. I'll stay out like 11, 12, 1, 2. Brother, have you been outside before and you are hijacked or molested by armed robbers or all these hoodlums on the street? You will know that you need to take care of your life and be inside at the appropriate time. Because it's not really about your age. It's about maturity. It's about knowing what you're supposed to do in order to safeguard your life. Because if you stay out late because you feel you have the time, it's your life, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You stay out late and you get mugged by armed robbers, you get mugged by kidnappers or hoodlums. You lose your life and life continues. All your dreams and aspirations just goes down like that. So staying out late past 10, 11 is cancelled. So that dream you had when you were little, when you grew up, you came to know that, man, you are responsible for your life. All right. Okay. Another fable we used to know when we were small is when I grow up, I can eat anything I want. You know, when you're small, you have to eat your vegetables. You have to take take foodstuffs that are going to nourish your body because you're a growing child. And sometimes you detest those foods. I'd be like, why do I have to take vegetables? I don't like vegetables. When I grow up, I can eat anything. I can eat shawarma, eat pizza, drink ice cream every single minute of my life. And then you grow up, you'll be like, I want to be slim like Agbani Darego. And you see that lifestyle of eating whatever you want when you grow up isn't going to resonate with you when you grow up because you are matured and you have sense. Because that time you're small, it be like say we don't get sense. It be like say we don't know, say things they happen, things they happen. Say no be how we see things, nine things they. Because being an adult is really, really hard. It's wicked. They didn't tell us, we did not understand. Because if we did, I think I would have preferred to be small, to remain small. Do you remember that when you were small, during Christmas period, your parents pay for you, you get clothes, you get glasses, you get wristwatch, you get your hair made, you buy shoe, and you strut around, you go around from house to house, collecting money, doing everything, dancing and feeling happy. But right now, during Christmas period, do you think about buying clothes for yourself? Oh, even if you think about buying clothes for yourself, you think about the money you have to spend in buying clothes, getting stuff. People are billing you on a daily basis because everybody feels you have money, you're an adult. Yeah? And then at the end of the day, you see that responsibilities are much when you become adult. Some people even literally wish they can go back, like turn the hands of time and go back to when you were small. Yeah, so these are the few points I know. I want you to come to the comment section and tell me, what is it that you think you should have known about adulthood before coming there? Because you know, with adulthood comes maturity and responsibility. And it's not as if when you are 18, you enter adulthood and maturity just comes to you, bam, like that. No, you have to build your maturity and responsibility levels. So come to the comment section and tell me, what is it you wish you knew about adulthood before you came here? And don't forget to subscribe, and don't also forget to click on the notification box so you know when I release my next video. I love you. Mwah.